YouTube channel. I'm Joyce Scola. Today we're going to be going over my 5 favorite drink alternatives. So we'll be discussing some pretty common drinks and some of their healthier alternatives. So first, I'd like to start with milk. Some of you might be lactose intolerant or just prefer other options to drinking dairy. Dairy is something that I have been working to cut out of my life. Most recently, cheese. That's been a hard one for me. But I love the milk alternatives that companies are now producing. Some studies have shown that dairy can actually be inflammatory to our systems. So if that's a concern for you, here are some other great options. So hemp milk and coconut milk are actually some of my favorite drink alternatives for dairy. I know a lot of people don't like the taste of coconut water and they think that milk will also taste like that. Coconut milk is actually pretty creamy, pretty thick. As someone who used to drink whole vitamin D milk, I love coconut milk, but I've actually developed a sunflower allergy, which isn't a lot of milks, a lot of alternative milks. So I've had to find some other options, and I actually really love this hemp milk. It's super delicious, and then as you can see, when you pour it out, it looks and feels just like actual dairy milk. So I'll actually put this in my coffee, cereal, you name it. Just try a few different ones. I'm not such a big fan of almond milk because it takes a lot of almonds and a lot of processing to get almond milk. But again, there's coconut, cashew, hemp, millions of other options that you can try. Just keep sampling until you find something that you like. Milk does a body good when it's not from dairy. Moving on to number 2 of my favorite drink alternatives, MiCacao. Yum, yum, yum. I love chocolate, all things chocolate all day, every day. And this tea actually has such a nice sort of dark, rich, chocolate, buttery flavor, but it's made from the husk of the cacao bean. And the scientific term of cacao bean, which I don't remember the name of, actually means food of the gods. So this is a wonderful alternative to coffee. I love coffee, I'm addicted to coffee, and I'm trying to get off of coffee because coffee gives me those really bad jitters. This actually contains theobromine, which has a natural, energizing, more long-lasting effect than caffeine, as well as promotes feelings of well-being. So my water has already been boiling. Take 2 teaspoons. You can put it in a steeper or just right into the cup. Then you want to make sure that the water is boiling and hot enough, a little bit hotter than normal tea temperatures. You're going to pour about 8 ounces of water and let it steep for about 6 to 8 minutes. So while this is steeping, there's some other really amazing health benefits to cacao tea. It actually has 40 times more antioxidants than blueberries. It's high in iron, magnesium, and zinc, which helps all systems of the body. And of course, my favorite part, which is the mood enhancing properties. We can all stand to feel a little more blissful in our lives, right? And as an added bonus, it's a veteran-owned company, which feels really good to support. So you can actually drink this straight. Again, it's really rich in flavor. It's kind of buttery, even though there's no butter in it. And it just smells really amazing. I even take baths with this sometimes. It feels so good. But you could add your hemp milk, you could add cinnamon, maybe a little vanilla extract, any way you like to usually doctor up your coffee or your tea in the mornings. Now on to number 3. So this is also another coffee alternative, plus an alternative to most multivitamins that you might be taking. This is Slenderella Boost. It is super, super delicious, and they focus on liver detox, which promotes weight loss, healthy skin, more energy. It's full of vitamins and minerals your body organically produces on its own, so it just helps your body naturally instead of with chemicals. Now this is super fun to make because I love the colors and it gets all fizzy. So I'm just gonna tear open a packet. You can drink half before you go work out, or the whole thing at once if you're needing a nice energy boost. You can drink this with just regular water, or our favorite is to make a Slenderella. You take a Topo Chico or any fizzy water. Go slow when you're mixing it because it will bubble. While that's settling down, I'm going to cut my lime in half. And just have that ready. This is just a fun drink to make, a fun drink to drink. It's super delicious. And again, it is just chock full of B12, glutathione, magnesium, all the things that do your body good. And it has a little bit of caffeine in it. So again, if you drink coffee and are trying to get off of it, it offers the caffeine without the jittery feeling. Squeeze that lime in. Boom, you have yourself a Slenderella. Again, it can replace coffee or your daily multivitamin. All right, on to number 4. So this can actually have many drinks to replace it, but beer and alcohol. I really have made it a point over these last, I'd say, 3 years to stop drinking alcohol. There's a lot of misinformation about alcohol being healthy for you and different alcohol and their health benefits. Totally not true. It's just as bad as smoking cigarettes. And it does so much damage on your liver, which your liver is the most important part of your body. If you were to cut your liver in half, it would actually regenerate itself. That's how much you need it. It cleanses your body of any toxins, gives you energy, all that jazz. So if I'm out at a bar or at a club or hanging out with my girlfriends at the pool, everyone's drinking alcohol, that's okay. I like to turn to ginger beer or some sort of flavored drink or soda. A lot of bars and restaurants now have mocktails, and they'll give you, fresh juices mixed with sparkling water or ginger beer, etc. So I love ginger beer. I love it extra spicy. It's super yummy, and if you're ever having like a tummy ache or something, ginger beer is perfect for that. Canada Dry is soda. It is not anything healthy for you. It has like ginger flavor in it, so it's not real ginger. It's actually not good for you to drink ginger ale when you're sick. I would highly recommend finding something that actually has the real juices of ginger in it and is a lot more organic or natural. Now with these, if you want to step it up, you can also replace cocktails with mocktails, which leads me to my last number 5 favorite drink alternative, mocktails. Making a mocktail at home can be really fun, and you can get really playful with it, just mixing in different flavors that you just naturally gravitate towards. So I have my Izzy Sparkling Blackberry Soda. I have some spicy ginger beer, some fruit plus mint leaves, and then another just organic juice. So I'm going to mix these all together equal parts. Is this a twist off? No, it's not. I'm going to take a little bit of my Izzy soda, throw in some ginger beer. Doesn't have to be exact science. Again, just play around with it, just like figuring out what your favorite milk alternative is now. Play around and find what your favorite mocktail is. And again, just going to restaurants and things like that, you can find some really great alternative ideas. They sometimes have fresh pressed juice. I'm just going to kind of rub these mint leaves to release some of the oil, and then just plop those in with my berries. And voila, you got a yummy mocktail. It's alcohol free, no hangover in the morning, and you feel good to get up, stretch, exercise, do all the things that you would normally want to do if you weren't super hungover. Ugh, that's never fun, not good for your body, doesn't look good, doesn't feel good. This does though. I'm impressed with myself. Some of the reasons I prefer not to drink alcohol is that it seriously dehydrates your whole system. It's actually a poison, so you're poisoning your body, and your body has to respond to that poison by flushing it out of your system, which causes the dehydration. It actually dehydrates your brain, makes your brain shrink down because it doesn't have the moisture that it needs. It's just overall not very good for your system or for your long-term well-being. Especially as an athlete, I advocate staying hydrated and feeling good always, and doing the things that are going to be the best for my body so I can continue to stay active and healthy well into my older years. So I'm going to go enjoy my mocktail while I edit this video. I hope you found this information beneficial to you. If you've already started on finding alternatives to some of those not so healthy drinks, let me know what your favorites are, or if you have the best mocktail recipe, let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for checking out this video. Happy drinking and namaste.